Alrighty, today we're going to be going over the build I've been using to just kind of push to higher GR tiers, as well as just doing kind of speeds on my, well, you could call them speeds. Unfortunately, the Akkhan build does not have a insane amount of innate movement speed, but it is capable of clearing GRs and stuff like that, and it's fun. It's my favorite build on the Crusader right now, so I've been running it. So first off, we're running the Akkhan set. This is to buff the phalanx avatars and to make it to where they apply condemn to enemies that are affected by judgment. Also makes it to where when you have Akkhan's champion active, you deal 1500% increased damage, take 50% less damage, and then judgment has no cooldown and gains the effect of every rune. So you're pretty much just out putting judgment on things and then summoning your phalanx bowmen to just start proccing condemn on everything. It's pretty fun. Stat wise, you want strength, phalanx damage, and crit. You want strength, vit, condemn damage on your chest piece. Actually, you also probably, instead of the vit, you probably want increased or reduces damage from elites. Then on your shoulders, you want strength, vit, CDR, and then condemn damage. Or strength all as a CDR and condemn damage is also pretty good. Gauntlets, you want crit, strength, cooldown. On your focus, you want cooldown crit. On your restraint, you want cooldown crit. Cooldown's kind of pretty important for this build. So you're going to be running the Guardian set, so you want Holy, Strength, Vit, Crit, and then you're going to want Strength, Vit, and then Life percent on the belt. And then for the Talisman of Akkhan, you're going to want Holy Damage, Crit is going to be the best thing there. We're then going to be running Captain Crimson's, so that's going to be Strength, Vit. You actually want this to be all resist. Don't know why I rolled this to armor. I've been playing too much Witch Doctor, I guess. And then on the boots, you're going to want Strength, Vit, Phalanx damage, and then all resist is going to be optimal. But for some reason, all my stuff is coming out with oh wait, I remember why I have that on armor now, because this has a secondary poison resist. I'm crazy. So anyway, with that being said, for gems, I'm using Bane of the Trapped, Enforcer, and Bane of the Powerful. On the weapon, that's what I primaled out. Damage, CDR, Strength, and then, because it's going to max out your affix, I think this is the only thing you're even running that has an affix on it, so this is really the only thing that makes sense in my opinion to primal, unless you find a really good one. Then you're going to be running Unrelenting Phalanx. It makes Phalanx now cast twice, so you're going to get double the bowman whenever you summon them. Then come over here, we're using Frieder's Wrath. Condemn has no cooldown and has its damage increased by 800%, but it now costs 40 Wrath. Tasker and Theo to increase your bowman attack speed, and then Ring of Royal Grandeur to get all your buffs. Going into the skills, Swords of Justice. So it just turns this into a sword, makes it range, and you get 5% movement speed, stacking up to 3 times whenever you hit something. So it helps you move faster. Judgment. Judgment actually has the effect of every rune due to your Akkhan set, so it has no cooldown and has the effect of every rune. So it's going to do quite a bit. It's going to give you life per second. It's going to draw things towards the center. It's going to increase the duration of immobilize to 10 seconds. Damage dealt to judged enemies has more crit, and enemies judged deal 40% reduced damage. So your judgment is doing quite a bit there for you. Phalanx bowman. The reason why you take the bowman is just so they're ranged, they can proc the condemn. Condemn unleash, just so you can, just so your condemn will go off faster, so you can deal damage faster. Laws of Hope. With Wings of an Angel, it's going to give you movement speed whenever you activate it, and then it's also going to give you a shield, and then a bunch of life per second for having it on there. Akkhan's Champion, increase your damage, increase your wrath regen, and get 150% additional armor, and it's also a cheat death because of your con set, I believe. Oh wait, no, sorry, no, it's because he took profits from profit, yeah. So 100% additional armor, and you get a cheat death if you die while you're in it. Heavenly Strength, so you can wield a two-handed weapon in your main hand while bearing a shield in your offhand. Long Arm of the Law to increase the effect of these by 5 seconds. Finery to gain more strength for gems socketed in the gear. And then Lord Commander, so this increases your damage dealt by your phalanx by 20%, which is the main reason you are running that. Alrighty, well, with that being said, let's go ahead and do a riff so you can see what it's all about. Alrighty. So as you can see, we are just kind of one-shotting everything. This is a GR90. Just rolling. You just want to make sure you judgment everything, drop your bowman on them. That's the main thing. Make sure you judgment everything, because that's gonna be what really makes your phalanx guys pop off. So every time they auto attack, it's gonna cause a condemn to go off. All right. Oop. Well, looks like we got spaghetti. Here we go. And as you can see, I have my Akkrats up the whole entire time. Then as things are dying, phalanx coming off cooldown, so I'm just kind of constantly pressing those on cooldown. Now me personally, I'm not some super min-max speedrunner, but I think potentially just hunting elites might end up being better with a build like this, because you know you don't kill things particularly too fast, since you don't have a whole lot of movement speed. So just running for the orbs would kind of make sense. There it is. Alright. And we are rolling. Just crushing things. Wow, 4 floors. Oh my gosh, these riffs love me. I think that might have actually been the first pylon too. That's okay though. And Rift Guardian should be spawning here pretty soon. Yeah, pretty much, I mean, it's a pretty simple build. Just press your buttons. Make sure things are judgmented. You know, and blam. There it is. Alrighty. Well, hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you luck on your Crusader adventures.